Okay, let's see if this thing works now. That works. I still can't get over the fact that what I see is I see the reverse of what you see. So when you see this, then I see the reverse of it, which means that if I'm pointing at the mic at that camera right there, um, I have to point a little bit off to the side because otherwise it'll look like I'm pointing at the wrong side. It's like I'm pointing over here when in fact it's over here. To me, it's over here, but you look at it and it's like way over there, which is just bizarre. Let's move the microphone a little closer. There we go. All right. Let's see here. This today was manically insane, so I did not tune before I started. I tuned because I like you. You'll be happy to know that it did not fall out of tune between the last show and this show. Once I lived the life of a millionaire, spent all my money, didn't have any cares. I took my friends out for a mighty good time. Drank bootleg liquor, champagne and wine. Then I began to fall so low. Didn't have no money, had nowhere to go. When I get my hands on $1 again, I'm gonna squeeze her like that old eagle grins, 'cause nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, you don't have any. When you get back on your feet again, nobody wants to be a long-lost friend. I know it's strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. In your pocket, not one penny, and as for friends, you don't have any. When you get back on your feet again, everybody wants to be a long-lost friend. They say it's strange, without any doubt. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you. Nobody knows you when you're down and out. Okay, well, that was me doing an impression of what's his name? Really famous guitar player from Cream, doing his version of Nobody Knows You When You're Down and Out. Clapton, that was it, Eric Clapton. Eric Clapton, look him up on the internet if you're younger than I am. I really like Tin Pan Alley songs, and I don't have as many of them as I would like. But I do have a few, including this one, which actually I learned way long time ago. And I actually performed it at the Great Dickens Christmas Fair of Charles Dickens, London. But I didn't know how to play the ukulele at that time. I won't sing of sherbet or water, for sherbet with beer does not rhyme. The working man's too poor for champagne, It's a bit more than 2 pence a time. But I'll sing you in praise of a goggle, a tonic that I hold most dear. I allude to that grand institution, that glorious tonic called beer. Beer, beer. Beer, beer, glorious beer. Fill yourself right up to here. Drink a good deal of it. Make a good meal of it. Stick to your old-fashioned beer. Don't be afraid of it. Drink till you're made of it. Now all together a cheer. Up with the sail of it. Down with the bale of it. Glorious, glorious beer. It's a granddad of all lubrications. It's the very best thing for the neck. Can be used as a tonic or lotion by persons of every sect. Now we know that there's a god of wine, yes? But is there a goddess of beer? Well, if so, let us drink to her health, boys, and hope that she finds her way here, here, here. Beer, beer, glorious beer, fill yourself right up to here. Drink a good deal of it, make a good meal of it. Stick to your old-fashioned beer. Don't be afraid of it, drink till you're made of it. Now all together to cheer. Up with the sail of it, down with the pail of it. Glorious, 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 glorious. Yeah. That song was given to me by the inimitable Mr. David Springhorn to perform at the Ballyhoo, formerly Mad Sal's, Dockside Alehouse Review. At Mad Sal's Dockside Alehouse, where the scum meets the sea. And I never did the song justice. I think I was still way too self-conscious about being on stage with with people I consider to be names in the Renaissance and Dickens industry, such as it was. But I've been playing it for a while now. I'm fairly happy with it. I almost know the chords, as you can tell on this, the Otter, the waterproof ukulele. You may have noticed I don't play the ukulele in a normal way. Hi, Kelly. And there's a reason for that. You see, I play most of the time at work. Yes, I play the ukulele at work. But I play it at work in my office. And while I have a door, I leave the door open because the last guy who had my position had both a door and a camera above the door. And what he would do, the camera was aimed down the hall, and if somebody was coming down the hall he didn't like, he'd close his door. So I spent 6 years rehabilitating the office there. But if you play the ukulele loudly, it carries a long way. And that carries out and it causes questions. Like, why are we paying this guy to play the ukulele when he should be doing whatever the heck it is that an IT support guy does, which mostly is stick around until something goes horribly, horribly wrong and then fixes it. So instead of picking or strumming with a nail, I have a tendency to strum with the pad of my thumb because it's a little softer. I can make it louder if I want to, but it gives it a kind of interesting little mellow sound, which I like a great deal. Now, But it does mean that I spend a lot of time brushing the body of the ukulele with the side of my thumb, which is why I say that my playing style can often be described as burnishing the ukulele. Burnish, burnish, burnish. Yes, my friend Ashley, who is also a coworker, is separated by us by a wall or two. And she said that, yeah, true story, I do play at work. When the first time she heard it, she thought she was hallucinating. No, she was just dealing with a weird coworker. That's me. And, oh, good grief. This is the Commute Home show. Normally I'd be driving home at this point, but I'm already home. And so I'm playing some music instead, which I am very grateful to my lovely wife, Amy, without whom I would be dead in a ditch, on fire, probably covered in lava. And I appreciate that I'm not, which is good. Now, I have played through most of my repertoire, and my repertoire, you may have noticed, breaks into several very distinct components. There's songs about Ren Fair. There are songs that are folk songs, which are often about Ren Fair. There are songs about beer, which I just did one of, the 3 or 4 beer or alcohol drink. Heavy drink was one I did a little while ago. And then there's just weird songs I don't really understand at all. I'm going to try, and I'm probably going to fail miserably again, but I want to see if I can redeem myself here. I'm going to try and play Paperback Writer again. I felt like there was really an ugly boating accident, and I would prefer not to have the ugly boating accident version of the song be the one that I do here. I'm saying it would get interesting because I'm getting a lot of notifications, but I'm also getting a lot of comments. Yes, Izzy, Amy is amazingly the best. Our friend Izzy says Amy is the best. Yes. Oh, you have no idea. You have no idea. She's without whom I would not be doing this, for example. Now, let me see if I can get this riff. This riff is my nemesis, my current nemesis. It's right up there with a... That's everything that I retain from introductory guitar, by the way. That flamenco, that Maleguena. Pray for me. Ole, or ol, or probably ole. I Spanish is my third language. All right, well, I appear to have functioning fingers, which is good, although Maleguena is one of those songs I can pretty much do. Anything that's got 4 strings on it and is tuned roughly like that, I can probably pull it off. All right, let me see. Come on. Yes. Pray thee, my Lord, will you hear this song? It took me years to write, but will not take too long. It's based on a sonnet by a man named Kit, and I need a patron, so I want to be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel. Find the key. 'Tis a lovely ballad of a wandering knight, and his lady's love keeps him up at night. His son's a lowly squire, schlepping swords. 'Tis a steady job, but he longs to be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel, Renaissance minstrel, Renaissance minstrel, minstrel, minstrel. Hey, that would be the lick. 'Tis 100 verses, give or take a few. I can write some more in a week or two. I can make it Latin if you like the sound. Set what to so summit, and I long to be a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel. If you do enjoy it, I can sing it there. I'll be glad to cease wandering from fair to fair. If you must return it, send it to the king. He'll just put his name on it and call himself a Renaissance minstrel. Renaissance minstrel, Renaissance minstrel, minstrel, Renaissance minstrel, minstrel, Renaissance minstrel, minstrel. See, still a boating accident. Getting better. You guys are probably going to witness me massacring that particular lick a lot. And I'm kind of sorry, but that's okay. Oh. What else do I do? What else can I do for you guys? There's a couple of songs I'm working on, and one of which I actually need a kazoo for. True story. It's a filk. It's based on a song called Sail, which some people have had the, quote, honor to deal with me about, and some have escaped unscathed. But I don't have one of those yet. Oh, what do I want to do? I got so much. I've burned through most of my songs, which is the weird thing. I mean, it really is. I'll give you a fragment. Let me see. Ooh, yeah. This is one I've kind of been screwing around with, and this may be part of a larger, stupider project. Put another Java on the fire. Rustle up some blue milk and some beans. Get them some people marching single file. 'Cause it's cold in Beggars Canyon, if you please. Throw another Jedi in the Sarlacc. Stare the pleasure barn across the dunes. Grab another drink ball from the D2. And we'll party under Tatooine's 3 moons. Everybody! Don't let him get tied up with that Kenobi. 'Cause the Empire doesn't like them Jedi boys. That's Womprat Hoedown, written by myself and Chris Alshelburn, also known as Milosh from Gananam. That's another, yeah, AWOL Nation is the one that does Sail there, actually. It's going to be very odd. It's a kayak. Thank you. Kay has commented that it's not so much a boating accident as a kayak accident, which I guess means that after a few moments of helpless floundering, I can usually get back upright, which is nice. Yes, AWOL Nation's cover of a version of Sail, which I call Fair, which involves a kazoo because I don't have a synthesizer. Yes, there's all kinds of weird crap in that. Oh man! All right, let me. I think I got time for one more. And I'm going to do the thing I was threatening to do earlier. When Michael Van Slyke of Archangel Arts, look him up, he's on the book face over there, made me my first instrument, I learned some very basic, very rudimentary 12-bar blues, because that's what everybody with cigar box guitar does as a starting point. And I got to do the thing. I got to put the stank on it and everything. Oh yeah, let me get the cables out here. Watch closely as we demonstrate our technological prowess and our ability to roadie on the run. Roadie on the run. That was a reference point. If you got that reference, you're probably as old as me. Amp. So the reason that we use an amplifier is because your average 3-string cigar box guitar is a very simple instrument. And it has a very nice tone. But if you're looking for the blues, you want something filthy, dirty, nasty, grimy, grungy, stuff under the fingernails, stuff between the teeth kind of sound, and you need some overdrive to achieve that goal, and just happen to have some overdrive here, maybe. Let me see. You have power? Well, helps if you turn it on. We may not have any power. I may have actually burned through my batteries. Which is okay. I can still do the song. Well, light's on. Did I plug you in now? I did. Whoa, ladies and gentlemen. Jimi Hendrix. Watch closely. Highly trained professionals. Do not try this at home. Wow, that's loud. There we go. Get the stankinator on that. Oh, yeah. Now, to play the blues properly, you need to have a good blues name. And a blues name consists of a physical or mental attribute, usually a challenge, a physical or mental challenge, usually physical challenge or description, blind melon, this, that, and the other. Produce, and then a name. Well, by the time I got into the business, all the good names were taken. So I decided on Half-Assed Lemony Fresh Pledge as my blues name. Let me put on the Darth Vader starter kit here. Okay. Lean into it. There, okay. And of course now if I'm not playing it, it's just basically under my nose, which is exactly what you want during the coronavirus, right? You want something that's been all over your face and on your nose. Let me put on the blues sunglasses here. I got no pants. I got no pants. Come take a glance. I got no pants. I'm telling you, baby, please. I got no fabric, ticks, navel, and knees. I got no pants. When I was just a little boy, just come up to your knee. Didn't have no money, my family did. So there were no pants for me. I was an innocent little squirt. My legs were chilly, my feelings was hurt. I had no pants. So, I should be home by now. And so should you. You should be home too. You are home, probably. Unless you're watching this from work, in which case, boy, have you got some explaining to do. I don't know what these strings are for. I don't know what these strings are for. They just handed this sucker to me when I walk through the door. Thank you for putting up with the Troubadork Non-Commute show once again. We'll probably do this again. I'm not sure exactly when, but I'm having way too much fun doing it, and y'all seem to be tolerating my ability to do this sort of thing. I will try and get some more songs sorted out, and I will need to find a kazoo, and then you guys are in big trouble. So thank y'all so much. And remember, stay indoors. Don't panic. We'll get through it. We will. You. Yes, you too. Y'all take care. Talk to you in a bit.